Die Blonde oder sie.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Welcome to Latvian Tukums and Latvian International Challenger 2017 World Curling Tour event. Or how we say that in Latvia, Labrīt.
Labrīt, yes, that's right. So we are here from Latvian International Challenger Tournament, and with me is Alexander Orlov,
That's right.
And I'm Linda Mangale, and we will take you through this featured game against Finnish team Kauste and Swiss team Team Stern.
That's right. It's a quarter-final game. So round robin finished. We know all eight women teams who qualified, and two of them you will see this morning on your screens.
That's right. So in the other quarterfinals, we will.
So let's go through through all the teams. So quarterfinal on sheet alpha is Latvian quarterfinals. Team Rudzīte against Team Stasha Šaršuni, if my Latvian is correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
On sheet Bravo we have German team Jenč against another Latvian team Bremene.
Yes.
And sheet C, our featured game, Team Stern, Team Kauste. And on sheet Delta, team from Denmark, Team Janssen, against team from Switzerland, yes,
yeah,
Team Widmer. So this is 8 teams who managed to go through the round robin and qualify. Game will begin really quick. You see the practice is just over. There are no LSD shots in playoff.
So the team who wins goes further.
Yeah, and I mean no LSD before the game, and the hammer already decided by ranking. And this time, Team Kauste has the hammer.
Yeah.
You could hear our favorite curling announcement, good luck and good curling, yes, pronounced by Chief Umpire Anton Porotikov. And there we go. And yes, hammer has Team Stern because they higher ranked team.
Yeah, had a better LSD draw shot, average one.
Yeah, and better place in.
Yeah, better place in a round robin game.
Yeah.
Tournament.
So there we go. The first stone of the quarterfinal game has been played, and let's go through the players.
Yeah.
As you see, Team Finland. This team named Kauste because of the skip Oona Kauste, but Oona is not here this tournament.
Yeah, she plays in the mixed double tournament. And
yeah, she plays the mixed doubles.
I think.
That's right. So Team Kauste, we will keep calling this team Team Kauste anyway. Lead Jenny Räsänen, you can see her on your screen. Second, Lotta Immonen. Third, Maija Salmovirta. And the skip, and the fourth, Ester Juhas. And let's go to Team Stern. Lead Celine Calder.
Who just threw the first stone.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. And the second, Lisa Kissler. Third, and the skip, Elena Stern. And the fourth, Briar Hurlman.
So we see Finnish team is playing now. They finished round robin group tournament with 2 wins and 2 losses, and that's how they qualified for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, they qualified from the 3rd place from the group with a good, very good LSD average. So they had a pretty tough group with all the teams before the last round robin has the same record, like 2-1, 2-1. So they basically their last game was like a
Yep.
best 16. So they qualified, and Team Stern had a
Yeah, 3 wins and
yeah.
1 loss in the first game.
Yeah,
so
they lost only 1 game in the beginning and then won every single after that. So it seems like they're in a pretty good shape now. And
Yeah, they in a row.
yeah, in a row, that's
Yeah.
right.
We'll see if they will continue that and go to the semi-finals after this game.
Yep, it's playoffs, and playoffs is always different. And as you can see many times in many different broadcasts and curling games, the first end is pretty open.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
really.
nobody wants to.
Yeah, defensive. Just look how the other team perform and what's the ice look like and.
Yeah, what's the ice look like exactly? The ice actually is very good here in Tukums this tournament. Absolutely, very fast and lots of curl, and you really can play all kind of shots, and basically you can come around any guard.
Made a good draw shot to the bottom, so
yeah.
to win the game.
So chief ice technician this time is Patrik Kapralik from Slovakia, and he done very good job, and all the teams like recognize that. But if you have pretty soft handle,
Yeah,
it could cause you a
wouldn't-
problem.
Yeah, it wouldn't help.
It wouldn't help much. That's right.
Yeah, that won't be a nice problem.
Yeah,
That's
but
for sure.
you have to rotate the stone. That's right. That's how it will curl, but not like fall.
Yep.
So it's still the same. Stone in the house, hit and stick, or draw another one. So no one wants to.
Make a pressure much on the other team. It's just a simple game right now, and a little bit about the place
Yeah,
we are now
where are
here.
we?
So we are now approximately 62 kilometers from Riga, capital city of Latvia, and this is a small town, just about 18,000 citizens, and it's just a less than hour drive from Riga. So it's nice and cozy town for the teams. It's everything is nearby, hotels are nearby, and it's easy to access arena, and it's nice place to have a good curling and the first World Curling Tour tournament in this town.
Yes, it's some. I think it's 3 years in a row in Tukums. The international tournament has been played like a Bonspiel for the last 3 years. So the curling is not new for Tukums.
No, not new, but that's a summer tournament.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 times it's been here. But that's more like fun one. This
Of
is
course,
more
yeah.
competitional one,
Yeah.
so we will enjoy this with you.
Yeah. So, but this 19,000 citizens already knew about the curling before the Tukums International start. So,
Yes.
but this town is very cozy, very green and nice, and it's very good for this kind of event, I think, because it's lots of games you play during the weekend, and easy access to the hotel.
Yeah, and if
Very
you
good,
need
yeah.
some quiet time, you just go on the streets. There's not many people around, so you can enjoy your free time between the games.
Yeah, it's not a lot of people on the streets because everyone watching curling, right?
Oh yeah, we hope so. That's right. And the total prize money for the tournament is 3,000 euros. So these teams are competing for the first place, which will get 1,400 euros. So nice prize for challenger,
For a good weekend.
for a good weekend in a small town and quiet town. So
Yeah, and it's not only a women's tournament here in Tukums. There is a men's competition as well.
yeah, men's has a 15 teams comparing to women's 13 this year. We'll see. Maybe next year will be full house.
Yeah, I
15
think so.
and
Yeah.
15. So yeah, this is just the start. Hope this will get more popular. in the next years.
I'm sure it will. It's a good time, and I think in the end of October, especially for the teams who will, like, for me, it's like very good time for the teams who will participate in the Europeans.
Yeah, still months to go, but it's a good.
You already need some game practice against the good teams. So.
And there's a chance. There's a couple teams who will represent their countries in Europeans. So
that's right. That's right.
They have a chance to see them now before the main tournament. So as a coach for the Belarus teams, you enjoy this, to practice and then have a view of your team.
Oh yes, exactly. This is a very good team for us. Like first really good competitive tournament before the Europeans. And for some of those teams, like for our teams, we'll play another weekend and another.
Yeah, and there will be Talent Challenger.
Yeah, another World Curling Tour event, and so it's great that you have compete against like very strong teams and like test yourselves before the like main start.
Yeah.
Before the Europeans. This is great, and I like the timing. Like the dates for us is very good.
And also 2 weeks in a row, it's kind of more competition rhythm. You get into those because Europeans take place for a week or even a little bit more.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's
lots of time,
nice
so
practice. Yeah. So we still see the first end is really clear. Not much going on. Comparing to the other sheets, there are some stones, and more stones than we have.
And this is the first shot for the Swiss fourth, Briar Hurliman.
Yeah, she throws the last stones in this team, and Skip throws the third stone. The
third rocks, yes.
Yeah, third rocks.
Small rollout, but it could give a chance to Esther to maybe to draw to that, to freeze to that yellow, but she's just playing draw to the forfeit. Nobody wants to put any pressure so far. We'll see what will happen in the second end. It's one shot left each, so
we hope for more entertaining game after this end.
Of course.
Before this tournament, these two teams met just once. It was last year in Stockholm Ladies Cup, also before called CCT Curling Champions Tour tournament. So there the win went for Elena Stern's team. So we'll see if there will be revenge today from Kauste's team or they will beat them again.
Yeah, we will find out in a couple hours.
Yep.
So we can actually men's teams already played the quarterfinals this morning, and the quarterfinals for the men's part was Team Stjern, Team Truksans, so Team Denmark against Team from Latvia, and Team Stjerne won that game. And another quarterfinal, Team Bryce from Scotland.
Scotland,
yes, played Team Gulbis from Latvia, and Team Bryce won that game. And Team Hess from Switzerland played Team Mellemsetter from Norway, and Team Hess won that game, so Team Hess qualified. And Team Wunderer from Austria played another team from Latvia, Team Smilga. And Austrian guys won that game again.
So all Latvian teams are eliminated from this tournament, unfortunately for us.
From the men part, yes.
From the men part, but still one of the girls' teams will get into semi-finals.
For sure.
Now, yeah, for sure, because now they're playing against each other.
So the Latvian team will be in semi-final anyway. So we have a blank end here in the very first end.
Yeah,
good clearing by Briar Hurliman, no questions over there, and it's 0-0 on the scoreboard.
And Hammer stays with a Stern team, so we'll see how they will build this end up.
And there we go. Jenny Räsänen again will start the second end.
So the team's first stone goes into the house.
Yep. Finnish girls use pretty much the same strategy as they used in the first end, but what will do Swiss team? Swiss will play the corner guard.
And we will hopefully see some other strategy in the game.
Action
Building,
is coming.
yeah, the action is coming.
So, and we can go through this like who will play who in the next round. So the winner of this team, of this game, will play winner of team Widmer against team Jensen. So the winners of these pairs will play against each other, and the winner and another full team will play like against each other. We'll see who. So team Jens against team Bremeni, and team Rudzite against team Stasha Sharshunye. This is another like part of the quarterfinals.
Let's see. There's a miss. The shot was too long. They wanted a guard, but it went through the house, unfortunately.
It will definitely give us some action, so the Finnish girls will play guard, I believe.
Yeah, and they will start to guard their own stone in a house now.
As I said, ice is very fast. It's very, very good ice, so you have to be very careful with your...
Or maybe they slept too long and 1 extra hour. They have too much power, so she just went through the house.
Yes, exactly.
It can happen. And it seems like this stone will go in the house too. They meant that. I didn't see the call.
I don't think that call was the T-line.
Yeah.
As we noticed, and it's fast in the beginning, but then it gets even more faster, like in the second end, when you go through all the practice and first end, and it stays very fast till the like second half of the game for sure.
Yeah, we'll see who will adapt. The first team will be catch up with the ice and then start to get some points in this game. We see a double takeout, and I guess this will be almost the same end as before. If there won't be any miss.
I think if Finnish team will play like roll out, hit and roll, maybe Swiss girls will play a corner guard.
Yeah, we'll see.
So it could happen. So if we see like 50% shot from the Finnish girls, maybe Swiss girls would try to put some pressure on and set up a corner guard.
Almost over curled, but did stay in the house.
Yeah, it did. Yes, definitely did.
Even if they didn't roll out, that was your version of next shot that they go
because
put
Jelena can't see any much like danger from this stone.
It's behind the T-line, back of the house. It doesn't make much problem.
Yes, exactly. So why not to play guard?
Hope for another miss, maybe. Doesn't look like a guard, a little bit too long.
Yeah, and now it's looked like a force for Team Kauste. Just you need to keep two stones in the house, separate.
Yeah, from each other, and then hope there's no double, so force for a 1 point.
Yeah, exactly. This is how we play curling, right?
Pretty simple.
Try to force the opponent to take one and take two when you have a hammer.
Yeah, better 2 or 3 than 1 with the hammer.
And if you're lucky, or if you're lucky to have and your opponent missed the shot or something like that, you can steal. Or that means that win the point without the hammer. So this is how we play it, and this is what girl would like to play. So on the sheet next to us, Team Jensen against Team Widmer. They also blanked the first end.
They missed the other stone in the house. They just took one out.
Yep, this is Lisa Kissler. She's very new in this team. Celine, Elena and Breyer are playing with each other for a few years, like I think 3 years. And for Lisa, this is a first season here in this new team, and basically this is the first tournament when they really play all together for Team Elena Stern. Like if you say all four, and this is the first real tournament for their new coach. Their coach is Christine Urek.
Yeah, we know her.
Yeah, and
she's been quite successful before.
Exactly, and now she's trying to be a coach, right? And she's
but she still plays.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, but she will coach this team starting from this season. So this is the first tournament for them, for all four all together, and for the coach as well. So
good experience.
I think they're all excited.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sure they are.
Achtung, schauen. Oh, muss noch hören. Achtung! Achtung, ja. Ziehen! Nur länger, Richtung ist super. Richtung ist super.
Stone was curling. They try to use the guard now and go around. Try to be more aggressive, but looks like it over-curled. And it's quite open now. Gives an opportunity for Kauste team to hit and roll behind their guard now.
Yeah, you can see at least half of it, so
we'll see how much does it curl in the end. Maybe they could hide behind it. Seems it's curling quite a lot. The weight is not that much, and they
just catch the guard a little bit.
Yeah, and they pushed their own out, but stayed in the house. So now the game turned the other way around. Before it looked like they would be forced to take a one for team's turn, but now they have a little bit advantage in a corner guard, which they could use now. Yes, right there.
Yeah, it's a very good situation for Team Stern because they have a corner guard, they have a stone in the center. You can gather some points here.
At least they need to place the stone a little bit higher than the one now in the house, in the middle of the house. So not to let the Kauste team to have a double takeout.
Exactly. To avoid the double takeout, yes.
So the lengths of the stone should be correct. Seems sweepers are not on the stone. Seems it's a little bit longer than it should be. And we'll see if Kauste team will try to make a double now.
Yeah, they should. Double or hit and roll. Now you have to play the yellows because you don't have a center guard. You don't have anything to hide. Any place to hide really. So you have to hit to reduce the damage. And if you manage to play a very good shot, then you play a double then.
Yeah, at least they can hit and roll in front of the yellow or try to take the both stones out now. 2 options. Just not to miss. So let's see.
This is the first rock for Esther, for skipping the force for Team Finland.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah, it's a double. Nice,
awesome.
Nice throw. And now they have advantage. They eliminated 2 stones closer to the center.
Yeah, but it's still behind the T-line and behind the guard, so
yeah, there's an option to hide now.
You can draw, two
or draw 2. That's right.
Great angle.
Yep.
Very good sweeping, good control. So
Yeah, it wasn't fast, crazy takeout. It was controlled one, so
Drauflegen.
Ja.
Yeah, very nice play.
Ist gerade T-Line eigentlich.
Yeah, it was nice when you play such a level. Then you play
Nee.
when you play in like Yellowstones and you play the stone in the house, but
It's
it's very important the exact place where you put the stone, because if it's not really where you want it, this is what
it
can
will,
happen,
yeah,
right?
it will be gone after one shot. So
Even if you have 2 stones, but it doesn't help much when you open and play like this. So you have to be really precise on this level. This is the difference between a lot of teams.
yeah, that's why lots of rely on the sweepers, so they will take the stone where you want. Of course, if it's not too long, they can't do much about it.
Yeah, you should be able to throw like the weight that can be adjusted by the sweepers,
And
and
they
place can be adjusted.
and take a look. There will be a little bounce, unfortunately. It was a little too heavy,
Ja.
and there's an option now to take it out from a Finnish team.
Ja.
So a little mistake, and doesn't look like there will be an option to take 2 if there will be no mistake from the
Ja.
last shot.
Yeah, so fully open yellow, so
Jos se vaan mahtuu, mä heittäisin näin päin.
Hashtar have no problem to play it even from outside. So as you see,
Ei oo huono. Ei. Jos on nokka,
just hit and stay and force the
siis se on ihan fine.
Briar to draw, or maybe hit and stick for 1. So we wanted some action. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. A little bit more stones in the house.
Hashtar is trying to put some pressure on Briar. Let her face 3 red rocks into the rings, and there we go.
Ja.
Looks like it's over curling,
But just a little. I think it's
it's fine. No,
Oh.
it's not fine, unfortunately. It over curled
overcurl. Yes.
and gave a chance for the Swiss team to have a 2 points in the second end.
Yeah, this is the difference between what can happen, right? If you play the hit
Se
and
lähti
stick,
ihan nätisti.
you can see the emotions. Yes, this is the difference. It could be 3 red into the rings, or
And
it's
force
just
for
an
1 stone and have a hammer in the next one, but
Yep. And now, yeah, a easy shot for Briar Hurleman. It happens when ice is so curly, and you have to control your release for sure. Maybe it was a little bit softer than she expected, that it start to curve really in the beginning.
yeah,
And it's really hard to hold the line. And
that's as you said in the beginning. That's what matters with the curly ice. You have to be really precise in your release.
Sweepers works very hard,
They
hard.
have to get it,
And
yeah, and they got it better
Job
than the red one, and they got 2 points in the second end.
Score of 2 by Team Switzerland, but it was just because one mistake maybe. So
Yeah,
we can see that Team Switzerland have some power to Team Finland have something in their pockets to show
Yeah.
Team Stern. Just to need to avoid some mistakes in the end. So we can see some pretty tight game, I believe.
yeah, it's just start. It's just 2 points. Everything can happen. Game can turn around any minute. So we hope for interesting game now.
Exactly.
Okei, joo.
You can see some of the shots from this end.
Yeah, will be was a nice shot like this double takeout.
Oh
It
yes,
was
that's right.
Perfectly executed. But then a little miss from Briar Hurleman with this draw. It was a little too heavy, but
But it worked.
it worked because the last shot from a Finnish team was a little
Little softer, I
little
think.
too soft. Yeah, maybe should be heavier or yeah. We don't know what actually was the cause of the missed opportunity. But we'll take a look. Maybe they can come back and score even more in this one.
Gut so. Schön zählen.
Nice draw.
So of course, yes, Switzerland is leading two rocks right now, and of course they will not need they don't need a guard. Yeah, right. They played in the house. They knew that Finnish team will play corner.
Let them try to get the points. They don't want to help them to placing the guards and.
Looks a little heavy.
Aika siellä. Olla vähän pidemmällä.
Maybe we
Pitäisi olla
will
suoja kuitenkin.
stop in the end.
Tosi lähellä vaan.
Yeah, it looks like a guard. It doesn't go in the
15-2.
rings. It's fine.
That's fine. Yes, it's a good guard. With this amount of curl, it's easy to draw behind the very short guard or a long guard. You can draw any kind of guard and you can come around it perfectly. And it doesn't matter how long it is.
Yeah, we'll see how they will use it. If they will start to use it. Sometimes the game turns around and they go around the center guard. Looks like Team Stern is going to place one now. Oh, looks like longer than a guard. Yeah, it goes in the house. Somehow it didn't curl in the end. Stayed a little wider.
Yeah, and this is no like questions what to do right now for Esther and her team. It definitely must be a hit and roll. Let's try to use the corner guard and remove one of the yellow rocks.
Yeah, maybe hit and roll behind now.
Yeah, this is the option for sure. Aim number one is hit and roll. If something will be wrong, maybe you play double or you place your red above the another yellow, so it's lots of options in this shot.
It overcurled. Okay, they
option number two.
number two, yeah, plan B, so they made a double.
Yep.
Well played. They still have a corner guard. They still have a stone in the house, so it's still possible to use that corner guard, so everything is fine. Very good shot.
Seems like Swiss team is going after the stone now and just take it out. Let's us update about the other games. There's a game between Team Jensch and Latvian team, junior team, Team Bremane. Unfortunately, Latvian team lost 5 stones in the first end.
Yeah, it's
A little unfortunate start for them, but it's just the start. You never know.
yeah, they managed to get 1 in the second one. In the second end, so the current score is 5-1.
Yeah, okay. Now it's updated on a scoreboard here. So, and in the Latvian duel, there's a 1 for Team Rudzite in the first end.
And 2 for Team Stasha Sharshune. So 2-1.
Yeah, so 2-1 for those.
Latvian European team is leading. Am I correct? Team Stasha Sharshune will represent Latvia and the Europeans, I think.
Yes, they will, and also they will go to Olympic qualifiers in December from 5th till 10th of December in
It's
Czech
an
Republic.
amazing chance for Latvia.
Yeah, we'll really hope for an option to go and represent Latvia in a curling as the only team sport we could, because we don't have a hockey there.
Yes. So it's something special.
Yeah,
for
well,
these
that will
teams,
be
and, yeah.
that will be good. So they have a chance now to practice on this ice, and next week they go also on a Tallinn International Challenger in Tallinn, Estonia.
Yeah, it's just next week. So Team Kauste
back to
tried
the
to play
game.
the draw, but didn't get the line really. So it was not a problem for Lisa Kissler to get the stone out of play. So, and hit and roll had been played, and now it's 2 yellow rocks into the rings, biting the right in the house.
Quite separate from one from the other. We'll see what Team Kauste decided to do now. Will be a hit. Maybe they will try to roll behind the guard now.
Yeah, try to catch the piece of the house. It's very precise shot. It's very difficult to get that kind of a roll.
Yeah, it is there.
Oh,
I think,
nice.
Yeah, they did.
I think they get it.
Yeah, yeah. They catch the house.
Oh,
so
maybe not. I don't know. Nobody knows
Oké, ja, dan nemen we hem.
for sure.
Zo.
we have a kind of not that angle to see it. We'll see, maybe.
Nee, wieder Lisa hier.
It's just curl a little bit and they end maybe there. So I think Breyer
Zo.
Yeah,
is asking Elena to play that. So
looks
I
like
think
it's in.
yeah, maybe it's in. Yeah.
Because I don't think they will touch that. Actually, they should take both guards off because they are a little troubling for them.
Se meni ihan sentin.
If they will stay there, they probably Kauste team is going to use them in the next rock.
Now you see how this like centimeter is important. It changed the strategy completely for Switzerland and for Finnish team as well. If it bite in the house, then Swiss like risky to give them 2 points. But if not, then Swiss team can put some pressure on team Finland and
Maybe
play
around.
another draw. And
Yeah.
so the difference is very big, and this just in millimeters.
Yeah. Curling nowadays is a millimeter sport, not the stone
Ja, ik weet niet.
Stone difference, yeah.
stone difference, but
Einfach mit einem
now it's a
LCS
millimeters.
sicher nicht, dann liegen wir auch da.
And it's more interesting and challenging for everyone, for
Also, ich hoffe nicht,
spectators,
dass es
for
so
players.
Nein, aber
So.
einfach so, wij zijn eben selber nachher. Du findest ihn nicht gut.
So, and Jelena Stern, the skip, and the third. This team, she played lots of international events. And
Oké,
tons of games, like at the world level and European level and the juniors. She played like more than 50 games at the official WCF events.
ja.
And her best result is gold medal game at the Youth Olympic Games.
Wanneer de andere team.
And also bronze at the juniors. So she's a very competitive player, and she
Quite
played lots of
experienced
games.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ja, dat speelt dat dus. Het team is nu weniger.
She played the world mixed as well and finished 5th, which
Yeah.
is a very good result. And,
Yeah.
and university game as well finished 4th. So she basically every single tournament she played, she finished not less than 6th.
Yeah, it's a good result for young curler. Now she's 23.
Yeah, only. Yeah, so
Oh, nee.
tons of games.
Oh, we see the
Oli
miss
vähän kova vissiin.
from the Swiss team now.
Yeah, it was.
Unfortunate.
It sometime actually happened when you had such a long discussion about what
Yeah.
exactly to do. And
It takes out you out of the rhythm of a game, so it kind of was more or less just get that stone out of the rings, so it doesn't give a point maybe in the end of the game. But they unfortunately discussed it too long.
Ihan täysin.
Let's see if the Finnish team can take this one out.
And this is Maija Salmo-Virta, and it's not a hit and stay, unfortunately, for Finland's team.
That would be a good result because there will be then 2 stones in the house and an option to get 2 in the end of a end.
So and now
Zo.
now the second chance for Elena Stern to get rid of this red, but they changed the call. Now they decided to play hit through the red guard.
Achtung.
Just take both
Yep.
stones out
Get rid of both.
and hope their own stone will roll. Yeah, hope that it
Perfect.
will roll. Yeah.
It's just perfect. All 3 stones are gone. Great shot. Maybe this is what they should play with the first.
Yeah.
Now they know. Now
Now
they
they
can discuss that. Like, yeah, we should play that in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning. The first call wasn't bad as well. Nobody saying
After
that.
the game, coach will say you should have played
maybe,
that first.
maybe.
Allemaal horen, dat is zo.
Now, when you have such an experienced coach, this is amazing. Like Christine Jurek is a 2 times world champion,
Yep.
1 time European champion, and this is a special to have such an experienced coach.
Good option to learn from and
Absolutely.
listen to.
Absolutely. So, and this is a guard by Maija Salmo-Virta,
Se edellinen oli taas sisä.
corner guard, and Briar Horliman, and don't need any stones in the house so far. No, don't to take any risks, just to get rid of this.
Merkillä se olisi ollut tuo ulkoraudassa.
Yeah, 2 stones left for the both teams. And we'll see. Probably now they're waiting for another miss or something to maybe
think-
generate some points. But
I think they wait. All the teams now wait for the third end to start,
yeah,
or fourth end, because I don't see much chances here for the both teams if you play like good shots. And Lisa Gisler sweeping again to play the
Yeah.
clear. No problem there.
good shot.
Joo.
So this Swiss team is from represent Vetsekon club, and Finnish team represent curling Åland, as I believe. Curling, it's a kind of a new facility in small island between
Åland
Sweden.
Islands.
Yeah,
And there was
between-
recently a Path Masters.
yeah, they just
World Curling Tour tournament with
couple
12
weeks ago.
teams.
Couple weeks ago, I
Yeah, a
think.
couple of weeks ago, and that was a interesting tournament for and there were Asian teams as well, and Asian team also won the tournament. So good practice also for Kauste's team to play there.
Yeah, they
Also-
played the quarterfinal.
Yep.
Yeah, they also qualified for the quarterfinal.
So that tournament was for the first time also as well as this one. That was a Path Masters. This is a Challenger.
So curling is growing, and it's lots of new tournaments, new World Curling Tour events, and lots of good teams. Good chance to play against very good teams. So
Ei mitään.
it's very good for the sport.
12-8.
Yeah, it's really good that Asian Canadian teams are coming in Europe too and play, not just stay in Canada or compete in their own country.
Yeah, it's very special for the European team again, like to play against all these kind of countries from all over the world. This is amazing. Here is some miss from Esther, but it's really like this is a very good time for the miss for the skip. You, yeah, draw. You
It
can
wouldn't cause much problems
exactly.
here.
Exactly. So this is fine, and I think they talk about it. Yeah, that's all right. Nothing happened. Just we need to take this into consideration next shot. So.
But she needs to change that miss opportunities. She threw in the last end a miss with a takeout. Now a little miss here, so she needs to get back her game somehow.
Yep.
Otherwise, the game won't turn in their hands. Very good.
And Briar will throw the stone into the rings, somewhere closer to the tee line.
Yeah, forced to make a takeout. Try to clear.
And it's in the rings.
Yeah, so
Job done.
Kauste's team should play the takeout now. Try to blank the end.
Yep.
Seems easy, but not always. Sometimes there's a misses. So
Yeah, someone asked me yesterday why, when you want to team, like when you play your rush shot, like when you don't have a hammer and empty house, why you play into the center of the rink, not on the side? Because
Yeah.
it's like it seems like on the side it's harder to get rid of the stone. But I think the reason is when you play in the center of the rink, it's much harder to play the clearing. the
Yeah,
peel.
because there's a more
space
to
Roll.
roll out, and if it just catches a little bit, it could stay in the house.
Yeah, this
that's-
is what we're saying, the aim for the end. If your aim is
And it looks
get
like
them-
it's wide.
get them one. No,
No, it's not.
it's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So if you have an aim of the end to like force for one, that's why you play like in the center. Maybe if your aim for the end is steal, maybe in this case you will play on the side, right? It's all about what you want to achieve.
Yep.
And definitely
And
this
what's
time,
the score?
yeah, what score you want to
still, yeah,
achieve.
yeah.
And this at that moment, Team Switzerland definitely want to force them for one to take the control of the game and get the hammer back.
Get hammer back. And you saw the roll of the eyes before. She thought it will be missed shot again, but
No, it was good.
caught the stone, and end is blank now. So we'll see.
Hammer again for team from Finland, and they had the chances. Like they had a corner guard, they had a possibility for the roll to hide it. So
There was a miss from a Swiss team. Even they had a chance to use it, but unfortunately they made a takeout, which their own stone rolled out of the house.
So I mean, they will have a chances for sure. So you just need to be confident and keep playing your game. Nothing bad happened so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave them 1-2 points. That's fine. Nothing happened with that. So you can grab your 2 back, and that's it.
A little mistake from the first player. Stone went behind the T line. It should have stayed a little bit higher up, top 4 foot. But we see. Finnish team ignores the stone and puts the corner guard now. Sweepers controlling the stone. That looks good. Nice corner guard. Probably will be used later. Swiss team tries to put the guard on a stone in a house.
Go!
Stays the guard. You can hit it out from the play now.
Very good line.
Yeah,
Good place for a guard.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can hit it out now. If you remember the previous end, it was 2 yellow stones into the house, and that gave a chance for Team Finland to play hit and roll or play the double. That's what they played. Finally, like kill them all.
Yeah.
And now it's a guard, and it's free guard zone. The special rule in curling, when you can't hit the stones in front of the rings with first 4 shots overall.
Yep.
So this is a rule which now in play. You can't hit the red if you yellow, and you can hit the yellow if you red. You can hit the stones only into the rings. You can move it around, but you can't get them out of play.
Can't go outside. So let's see if it's a little bit too long, but if that would be shorter shot, then that would be a good place to place it, because that yellow was behind the T line, which was, as I said before, a little miss from a Swiss team, but now this tapped a little bit the yellow stone and stayed open, so it's a good chance for Swiss team now to make a hit and a roll above their own yellow stone and be hidden with the 2 stones now in a house. No, seems like they're not hitting, they're just placing their own. We'll see if it curls enough in the end. Now it looks a little bit
Go, go,
wide.
go.
A little bit short too.
Okay.
It's pretty good shot. It's just
Yeah,
above
for
the
now.
red.
Yeah, we'll see what the Finnish team is going to do with this now.
Lisa Kistler played 2 World Juniors Championships, and together with Helena they got the bronze medal there. And together with Helena again, they... Oh no, not together with... I think they played also Youth Olympic Games.
But
and they
some
got
year
the gold
before,
there.
I guess. Yeah, and gold also.
Yeah, that's right. They have it in the Youth Olympics gold and bronze at the juniors, which is very, very good. Good experience over there.
Before, I think Lisa Gisler had her own team, and now she moved to this one
Yes,
as a
exactly.
new
New player,
for this season.
Oh, that was close.
It was close, but they took out their own stone, at least tapped it back.
But it's not a big like a danger. It's a good backup there.
Yeah,
it was a good backup. They go through both.
Yeah, it was close to one yellow, close to the other yellow.
Now this red is
It's
pretty
very-
much in a good position actually. I
Yeah,
would
you
say.
can take it out
Yeah.
from
From any
left
side.
side. Yeah, from any side actually. Maybe through the yellow one on the right.
Yeah.
But then they will lose their own, probably.
T-line wait. This is a call.
They could probably tap the yellow one back, or maybe just draw to the red one. It's a possible, I think.
Yep. Linda, how's your German? Can you
Well,
understand a little bit of
a little bit.
Swiss German?
A little bit.
A little bit. So you can guide us
I
through
can
some.
I can read lips. I don't understand.
So just tell us if you understand something that
Yeah.
we should know.
Yeah, I will try. Because Latvians had lots of similar words from German language, so I could guess maybe what they are talking about.
Alright. It's gonna be an extra bonus for us.
Yes, I hope so. I could try to listen to them and maybe we'll figure out what they're talking about.
Yep.
So lots of terms are in English anyways, they're using during
Yeah,
the
of
game
course.
more or less, so
Of
it's
course.
good for any language if you're listening to the teams playing, so you can guess at least. Even Asian teams.
It's much harder.
Yeah, but they as I heard, they use lots of English terms and discussing the game and shots. So let's see. Looks like a takeout.
Lotta Imanin.
It
is-
sounds narrow. Oh, and missed the double.
Missed the double just a little bit.
Yeah, but maybe did they roll behind the
No,
corner guard?
I think they played a double. Definitely.
Yeah, they tried because it was.
It was. It seems like it was narrow straight from the beginning.
Yeah,
because
yeah, they started to scream.
They both
Skip
started to scream, yeah, so.
At least the shooter stayed.
But you see what she was hoping, but like, but for the very, very end, she was hoping to get both. You can see that emotions on the face. And Swiss girls will, I believe, they will try to play another one in the rings, maybe just to
Top
draw
12.
to the red, maybe even draw to the red is fine. Not perfect, but I'm talking
if
about
they-
plan
if they-
B and then all
Yeah,
that.
if they draw to the red, then there's an option for double there with the red one. So it's a tricky shot. Not sure what was the call now. If they are going into the rings or placing a guard now. Looks like line is fine. Weight is good enough.
Yeah, it's definitely into
Look
the rings.
like a ring,
but
yeah,
where?
top 12 probably, or
no, it's
no, it's
It's a guard, short guard.
Yeah, if they try to take the both of them out, now then red one probably stays on top and still guards the one in the house.
But as we said, actually, with this curl, you can come around this guard and
try to
even push the yellow
yeah.
back 4 and stay in 4 foot.
Kasi.
Or just roll on the side, or maybe use later the red one now is open. They could try to tap that one later. So
Yeah, but you don't need to do it. It's like it's very risky.
yeah, now it's 2 guards in front that you make yourself trouble. So is it over curling or
Yes,
it's
it is.
fine?
It is.
A little bit and pushes yellow.
But lucky bounce actually.
Yeah, bounce on the side, clears the front.
So now this is a question: to keep playing the guard, or try to play with the red?
Mä mulla on kaikki poistot niinku sisään.
I
Because
think
this
guard
red-
would be a
red-
good one.
This red on the left will not like taken into any consideration because it's the worst.
No,
Like
it's
the
not.
stone into the house compared to all the other yellow, so you just need to work with this red, I believe. Yeah,
I think. Okay.
I think you should play.
Der ist besser Zeit.
You should do something with the red. Maybe draw to the red or try
So
to
oder top.
hit the red. No, but this is for me. It's like
Ja, sie
quite a
nochmal
risky
zwingend
call.
schiessen vorne 12.
It is, yeah, you still can bounce from the red to push that yellow out. Or
Ja, nein.
Basically,
Immer noch den offen. Ja, finde ich
you
gut.
can't put the guard at that kind of
Kann man
position
genau gleich, sie ziehen dann
when
einfach ein bisschen mehr.
it will be not possible
Also
to
meins
get
geht's noch.
like
nehme
behind
schon,
it
will
or
schon
to
selber
get rid of
draw.
another yellow because it's very, as I said again, it's very curl. It's curl a lot. So
or just try to
Ich finde echt, die Seite haben wir noch nicht gespielt, kennst du überhaupt
just
nicht.
try to put it on the center line.
Okay.
The guard. Not sure. Looks they're going to guard
Also
this
guard
yellow
ist schon
one,
gut,
which is
weil-
closest
Oder bis
closer
vorne
to the
12
center.
Weil dann zwingen wir sie nochmal zum Schiessen und auch wenn sie hinterher kommt, kann man
yeah,
dann
you have to be very precise with this guard.
zum, weißt, draufschießen
I
nachher.
kind of think that
Aber die Frage ist jetzt,
red
ob
one
wir
is
von
not a
dieser Seite
danger.
überhaupt noch Platz haben. Ich will fast von der anderen Seite spielen. Ich glaube, wir müssen so bleiben. Ja.
Me personally, I think I would go to play with the red. Probably draw to the red, or try to tap the red somehow. I don't know, but I don't like the guard call. But
Yeah,
it's like it's all the
tapping could be
different.
dangerous too. You could put those yellows the way they could be taken out somehow
Yeah, sure.
in a double.
But then they will be close for
Because
double to
there's-
get rid of those.
yeah.
Yeah, for you again. So. And it's still 3 shots to play for Team Switzerland and,
And
for
finally we have an
Finland, so-
interesting end
Oh yeah,
comparing to
absolutely.
the previous one.
Noch ein bisschen.
More stones, more
Achtung!
situations to think about.
Linie ist nicht schlecht, ja, zieh!
Line is good.
Oh! Oh, geht viel, wow!
I think it's over
So
curl.
it should curl a
It's
little.
over
Yeah,
curl.
it's over curling, unfortunately.
Ja, jetzt ein
15
bisschen.
neljä.
Oh, oh,
It will over curl quite a while. Yeah, you
So
can, you can get it.
Yeah, you can see it's as you said, it's good curl, and on this size, I think with a slow takeout, you could tap it out.
Yeah, you can get rid of the yellow, roll above the red, and maybe sit 2 red really close to each other, and behind both red, it's gonna be
Yeah.
1 yellow. So that's why I said it's guard is very tricky thing.
Takaisin.
You can even roll behind the corner. Play red, bounce, hit the yellow, bounce on red, and go on the side. It all depends on the weight. So, and this is a shot from Maria Salmovirte, trying to gather some points there.
Ja, will ich sagen.
Ja!
Seems like line is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a slow takeout.
Ei!
Line,
Yeah, looks like good. It's going.
line is there.
Yeah.
Line is just there. Look at that.
They didn't want to roll above the.
They didn't. Yeah, it's with this curl. It's easy to get the nose hit.
Yeah.
With this weight, very good weight actually. Good control.
Aber was kannst du machen?
Ja.
Entweder so.
So they
And you see, it's
tapped it
just
back.
it had a very it went like not really close to the guard. It
Yeah,
was
still
some
there
kind
was
of a
a space
separation.
for.
Yeah.
Joo.
Now you have to play the same shot, I believe,
Joo.
because you cannot play with the shot which is
Nein, wenn
which is on the tee line because it could jam on the yellow and stuck over there.
Or just play the higher red one and roll in front of the
Yeah, maybe option is
Other
another
red?
option is draw.
Willst du den oder eben den ist auch noch...
Of course it's risky, but it's
Wenn der Nose ist, ist eben auch nicht so...
everything is risky.
yeah in curling. As we talked before, there's a millimeter sport, so
Yeah.
you have to talk about every option and take the less riskier one. So seems now they are going for the
They're
red
going
one
for
we
the hit.
talked before.
They're going for the hit definitely. Maybe they will try to to hit and the stick in front of the red. This is gonna be, I think, is a very good option.
Und Nase ist sonst auch nicht so schlecht.
And there we go. Briar Hurliman with the first struck and number 4.
Looks good or a little bit too wide. No, yeah, it's closer than the
Yeah, that's
red
what
one,
we were
but
talking
the
about.
result is not that good.
Yeah, if you play with the shot on the tee line, it will jam and it leaves the yellow opened pretty much. So it is a chance for Team Finland right now to have 3 stone closer.
It should have curled a little bit more inside. It's a
I
little
think this is a good situation for the coach and the team to discuss afterwards.
Okei, ne voit jämmiä kyllä tänne, mut... Musta rolle voisi
always
olla.
end with a lots of stones. It's good to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
not the 2 ones we had, the blank ones. Maybe there was some points, but to discuss. But still,
Joo.
this is more interesting for the coaching.
So and now it's interesting for Esther because last shot she played as a takeout was pretty soft.
Yeah.
So after that she played 2 draws and we'll see what will happen now with the accurate hit. It's not the peel shot anymore, it's just it should be very accurate. You not only need to hit the yellow, you should keep your shooter in play.
Yeah, I think they want to roll on the side or
Yes, for
maybe
sure.
just
Yes, yeah.
on the nose. Yeah, I think rolling on the side would
Joo,
be better.
joo.
It's gonna be pretty tight.
Joo. Paina Jenni, paina.
Take a look if it's over curling or it's fine.
It's close. It's very close.
Close or it's close to the.
Oh,
it's
it's
good.
lovely.
Good that they touch the higher red one.
Yeah, that's actually perfect. I think it's just.
It's better than they would clearly touch that because I think the shooter would roll, even stay
Yeah,
on the
now
nose.
it's now 3 stones.
Yeah.
I think completely covered.
Kasi sai. Joo. Onneksi se pysy harjalla aika hyvin, että se osui vaan vähän tuohon puolelle.
Perfect shot.
It's better.
It's even
than
better they expected. I think.
Yeah. They planned just to hit it on the side of the yellow one and roll behind the guard, but now they actually made a good chance to take 3 points, maybe,
Or maybe 4.
or maybe 4. It
Yeah,
depends.
was a perfect shot. Perfect shot.
We'll see. It looks like Swiss team only chances to
So it's
place really hidden yellow one.
it's 2 options. You can play a double. Try to play a double to like reduce the damage, or you can try to play draw weight. Yeah,
Be
to the
more
forfeit.
aggressive.
Yeah, try to save the end.
It's a tough job for a 4th
Oh,
player.
it's
Play
always-
against 4 or 3 stones.
And when you know that you don't have a hammer, you
Yeah, and what you can lose, and you have to get it back somehow after. Oh, it looks like it's curling. No,
the release was very clear and nice for me.
no idea why is that yelling.
Lots of communication over there. The line is
Look at this.
great.
Yeah, they just need
The question is about the weight. They gotta go.
go. Unfortunately, looks like maybe the third.
Yeah, the third shot, I think it
Tää
is.
saattaa olla kolmonen.
Line was really
Sanoisin, että meillä
good.
on 2.
Line was great.
If they would get it in a full 4-foot, I think that would be hard to take it out for Finnish
Meillä on
team.
varmaan 2.
Yes, that's what she said
Mä
in
luulen,
Finnish.
että joo.
We have
Tää ja
Cox
tää.
in Finnish
Yep.
means
Tää on sitä ehkä kolmonen.
Cox. So just draw.
Yeah, they
Just
need to
draw
get
for
the
three.
third
Se, mistä
stone.
suunnasta meidän kantsii tulla, kun toi nostaa niin paljon.
So they have a backing on the left side, so they could
Niin
draw
hitsasee
it
siitä
or
vähän.
Yeah.
they can
14
they
oli
can
heillä.
push the yellow one
Yeah,
because
this is
they
very
I think
risky.
they could just push it closer to the second red one now.
It's very scary, yeah. That's why they placed the brush much like further. Much on the side, on the left side.
Se on mittakivi sit varmuudella.
So now the skip's job
Sille, että jos se osuu ihan
Yeah. Draw the 4-foot.
to get +1
Yeah,
And that would
yeah,
be
to add
3.
another one, yeah.
to add another one. So then it will be 3, or just they will tie the game now.
Mm-hmm.
olisiko 14? Me saatiin 14,7. Mut ne harjas No, sanokaa se.
So, Esther Juhas with your final rock just before the break.
Vähän ulkona, mut voimavaa. Pitää noustakin.
Painakaa!
Joo.
Painakaa!
Paina.
Looks like it's
Kyllä se tulee kovaa
the weight is fine or
It's
the
the same shot,
slower.
lots of sweeping. It's close, it's close. Nope.
No, didn't make it. So unfortunately, had a chance for 3.
And
But-
it's only Cox.
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 Speaking Finnish, it's Cox.
So, and
Yeah, that says.
2-2 right now, and I believe Team Switzerland should be happy with the result.
They
Yes,
could,
sir.
And-
if they would miss or the yellow last stone would be longer, then they would lose at least 3 or 4.
So it seems like everyone said it seems like it's 2, but let's measure.
Yeah.
And now we'll see
Oi, anteeksi.
umpire of this session, Raimond Vaivod, who will measure the stones.
So we see in a replay the shots of the game. We had a really interesting end. This one was a really good shot
Haluatko mennä kattoo mittausta?
from the Finnish team. So let's look
Sai
at the
heidän
measure.
määriksellä 14,7 ja tälle 15.
Now they were discussing about the
Hyvin painoitte
third or
suhteessa.
second point.
Third.
Maybe the angles from the camera.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
you never
sea,
know.
We are a little bit sideways, so maybe there's a option that they got.
Te voi varmaan
Those
tajua, kun
3
mä näytin teille,
points.
että
Yeah.
tuolla
In the
tietää,
end,
mä ajattelin,
we'll see
että
that
on ehkä
right
vaan-
now.
Meillä oli ehkä lähempää.
And it's yellow.
Hello. So those are 2 points, and the game is tied now after 4 ends.
But it's just to remember when it's all started, right? It's all started with a guard, which was very risky and very aggressive kind of call. And it didn't went right? And after that, couple shots, a little bit luck from Finnish side when they hit the red, like take out the yellow, and then it's all like spread out on the house, through the house, all
Yeah,
over the place.
and the Swiss team ignored that red, and then after that they decided
Ei se olisi hirveästi
to hit
tarvinnut
it.
lisää, niin se olisi ollut.
Yeah, so it was. I think it was all about that guard, which like the key shot of the game.
Joo. Lähellä. Metri.
And have a goal.
Puoli.
And number 5. Teams are ready to go. It's
Go
4
for
ends
Puoli.
left in play. And maybe an extra end.
Yeah, half game is behind us. Oh, it's a
18
really long
puoli.
guard.
It's very nice actually. It's very nice when you want to steal the end.
Yeah.
You play this kind of a guard, and then you can get the good separations between the guards, which is really good.
Yep.
But it's all about the aim of the end.
Yeah,
you want to
it's
achieve,
still
right?
kind of tight game to play that long. Maybe they want to be very aggressive in this.
Maybe. So let's go through the other sheets of ice. It seems like all the teams played half of the games. So Team Jensen, Team Widmer at that point is 2-2. Widmer took 2 points in the second end, but then 1 in the third and 1 in the fourth for Jensen made the game tight. On sheet Bravo, Team Jench against Bremene. After this 5 stones in the first end for Team Jench, teams exchanging the singles, so it's 6-2 right now for Jench, and Team Jench has a hammer. And on sheet Alpha, where the Latvian battle is going on, it's a clear advantage for Team
Joo, se ei.
Stasha Sharshune. 7-2 lead after a very big force end when they got 5 points. So it's 7-2 for Latvian European team.
Etu sini, etu valko. Sini.
Yep.
So 2 very tight games we have, and 2 like the big scores right now.
2-5 points.
Yeah,
in
2
a-
fifths in the
yeah, to the
quarterfinal.
fifths, yeah,
Unexpected.
unexpected, but
Joo. 13-8.
Vorne 2. Wenn du ein bisschen länger kommst und tappst, ist auch okay. Gleich wie vorher.
Joo. Ja mä huusin kyllä väärin, mä luulin sitä hiljaisemmaksi.
so we see the
Wenn es da vorne
play behind the guard now.
12.
Teams are very aggressive in this end, starting from very beginning.
12. Oh, wenn es geht, ist noch nie.
We'll see who will take advantage of a
12 bis 8.
center of house now.
Gut so.
Good placement of a second stone.
I don't think we will see any blank tens after this. Both teams kind of got that really aggressive game. I think the both teams want to play this, so
Better for us too.
oh,
More
absolutely.
interesting for you viewers to watch the games.
And it's always interesting for the coach, but very nervous as well.
Yeah. Probably he or she is biting all the nails off.
Etu sini.
So
So Lotta Immonen,
Taka sini tee.
is the second rack.
Takaisin.
unfortunately they
13-6.
rubbed against their own stone a little bit. Didn't
Also wir können entweder jetzt
Didn't
aufmachen
went past
oder
it.
so.
So we'll probably see
So,
Swiss team are going to try to hit it out.
dann hat sie einfach ein Doppel.
Hyvä heitto.
Yeah, can't stay hit on the nose. They could leave a double.
Yes.
They rather hit
Niin.
Yeah.
and roll on the side, or maybe try to roll behind that.
Yeah, and Elena asked Breyer for the advice, asked to join her in the house to discuss the next shot.
Ja, aber nein, das gefällt mir einfach nicht so. Dann hat sie ein Doppel und wenn sie den Doppel macht, sie nicht im Scheiß. Ja, auftun, das macht sie dann. Dann geht
Yeah,
sie
if they leave it
runterküngeln, ja.
up there,
Wenn ich nicht schlecht auftue, dann können wir nachher...
then could be a double takeout.
Okay. Okay.
So seems they decided to take the guard off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just want to let you know that there are no timeouts in this tournament, so coaches can't interact with the players in the break or at the timeout. So all have to be decided by the teams, by their own. And that was Elisa Kissler trying to peel the guard. No problem there.
very well done. And we'll see if the Finns are going to place it back.
Another shot for Lotta Immonen. She played Europeans once and juniors a few times.
Joo, no kyllä.
So she has an experience to play against strong teams,
Eikö se olisi mieluusti vielä jäädä vähän ulkopuolelle?
which happened in the European Championship.
Jäisi piiloon siihen. Kymmenen! Ei! 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 Ei jää! 98.
She's not very happy, you see.
Yeah, she missed
Yeah.
the call.
98. Pikkusen.
And now this is a very good situation for Team Switzerland, Team Stern.
Yeah, they got a hammer in this end. And
Yeah, no guard.
no guard. Try to separate those rocks
Se ei ollut
as
hirveän
much as
kaukana
possible.
kuitenkaan, et sit
Not
se
to
olisi
let Finnish team to have any double or triple takeouts, and try to build up the end to take some more than one or 2 points. But this is a little mistake from the
From Lisa Kissler, yes.
from Gisler. So
And this is a chance for Team Kauste to get rid of both.
and as you mentioned before, don't say too early. We won't see any blank ends. So I kind of not sure about that anymore.
Now we'll see after that shot.
Yeah, still misses as possible, but
Oh,
yeah, there's one.
still there.
So yeah, okay.
Yellow is still there.
Maybe your statement's still alive.
Mulla on liikaa. Jos me jäädä vähän enemmän poskeen, se tuli melkein päin.
So it looks like Swiss team is going to put another stone in the house, probably
Yeah,
on a
don't-
T-line on the side.
Yep.
T-Line mindestens bis maximal hinten auch. Tippet, das ist immer noch gut.
Елена Stern. We ska draw weight.
Tiivis ei noch!
Oh, ist lang. Nach
No längi!
Our first stone in this end. Seems the line is a little bit too wide now. And the sweepers are back from the stone. Looks like a little bit too long.
12 tysi.
It stays in the house or will be the sweat out from
Yes, it's biting.
it's biting, but it's a third shot now.
Yeah, but it still it puts lots of pressure on the
aber auch
Finnish girls.
das so mal ist.
Yeah.
What now?
Sorry.
If they're going to hit
Nächste Näppiwand,
through their own,
13-4 habe ich gedacht.
Mäkin tykkään tosta
probably
enemmän.
there's a chance.
She tried to play the same rock they played just now.
Yeah, and that will be fine.
Run will be fine, absolutely.
And there are two better Finnish stones in the house. And there's a pressure for
Ei mitään.
Swiss team. Looks like maybe it's a little wide. No, it's fine. No, it was a little wider than
Yeah, it was
expected.
yeah, it was difficult shot to. You have to be really precise to play that. But they get rid of that yellow, which is good. But right now it's a very good situation for Team Stern to grab there too.
Yep.
Now this stone that was shot number 3 now in play. It is biting the house on the side, and that's very nice. But you have to be
Maybe in
careful.
the end, yeah, we'll make a scoreboard.
Sorry, eli Schweine.
A little over curls, but
Raus.
Nice shot.
Sorry,
still difficult to make a double here.
Yeah, it's possible. It's always possible.
It's
but
always possible, but still, it's probably shooter could stay in a house.
yeah, you even can stay in the house. That's right.
Joo.
Wir sind länger angesagt. Ja, er hat einen Hurenbock plötzlich gemacht. Zuerst ist er
We'll see. Now there will be the first skip stones.
And if you look at the calls that Finnish girls have made, that it's the same call for the weight as it was before. So it's a kind of the same sign.
Yep.
So you can a little bit tap your head on the side. So it's gonna be the same speed. So it's pretty fast actually.
Yeah, that was fast one
Yeah.
before.
Two fast takeouts, and now it's gonna be pretty much the same, I believe.
They want to make sure they take both out.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
With any contact, you can get rid of those.
Yep.
Ei! Ei!
So
Need to wait.
looks wide.
Mitä?
As far as I know, Emita means do not need to sweep.
Jalotta.
Yeah. And
yeah,
if
it was
they're
wider.
going to get this one out at least.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Hyvä.
It's out of the play. But
Plan minimum plate.
yeah,
86.
the best would be
Siis
take
ei
both
noussut
out.
myöskään
Or
kauheasti.
second best to take one and stay
Yep.
at least
ehrlich gesagt.
with your own.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I said it's a minimum option.
Yep.
Aber schon am liebsten T-Line.
Ja mä en oikein tiedä, joku taisi sanoa jossain, että huomasi kun kivi pomppasi siinä kohdassa.
So now they have to separate those bows as much as possible.
Yep. That's
And
right.
now there's still option and possibility alive to get 2 points in this end
Er klick-klapp.
for Team Stern.
T-Line. 12 ist gut in Luft. Alles hier, nur Länge. Nur Länge.
Skip showed it's even okay to stay up top 12.
Einfach bis zu meinem Basen.
14,7.
Können da vorne lassen, eigentlich gut. Oh, sehr gut.
That's a good stone.
I think it's if you place it further, it's better maybe. But
Further down.
every double is possible, except the parallel rocks,
Yeah.
which have parallel on the sides. This double is possible.
It's possible,
Yeah.
but it's a long way to curl and
Yeah.
cross all the house. You lose the speed and
Joo.
need to be very accurate with this. But of course, looks like they will try this because it's the last stone of this end for the Finnish team.
But first of all, you have to make sure that you will hit the yellow
Yeah, at least
first,
that one.
and then you can
Try
to adjust the place you hit it with your sweeping. And
Toi on niinku...
in these
ne ovat pitkä
double
rollimakin,
takeouts.
eli
Also, sweeping is really important. If
Mut sit jos
there
yritetään vaan
needs to
saada
be
oma jäämään,
control
niin sit tosiaan rauhallinen.
of the line to make sure you hit the right place of the stone.
yes,
Jos mä heitän...
They're still discussing what
if
they're
you,
going to do.
yeah, if you look at the brush, I don't think they
Yeah.
really played double there.
It's more look like a nose hit
Yeah.
or maybe a little roll on a center line. They
yeah,
want to make
if
sure.
we are lucky, we got the roll. That's probably what she
Yeah.
said.
I guess roll on top of that yellow would be fine, just to make sure there's a back, maybe the wrong hit from a
So
Swiss
yeah,
team.
I think the option is to hit the nose.
At least stay to
Yeah,
make the
and
hit.
then if
make them
it's gonna
hit.
curl, we can.
Joo!
Move.
We can keep it
A
like
little wobble from a
Yeah.
delivery.
Joo! Joo joo! Joo joo! Joo joo!
Is it over curling or
and
it's rolling
No.
really good?
oh my
Actually,
god,
she
there we
did
go.
Where's a really slow takeout? She actually made a good shot.
Awesome shot, absolutely perfect.
She
And it's not the first
she doesn't
perfect shot.
believe that, and she looks like, what I just did.
Yeah, this is a very, very good angle there.
Yeah, good roll. Actually, if that would freeze on top of it, that would be even better. But still, it needs to be takeout. Probably Swiss team are going for a blank end here.
Yep. And it's not the first very good double by Esther.
Yeah,
She played few really, really good shots so far.
so is it curl enough?
Yes,
It's good.
no
and
problem
it's a
over there.
blank. So in the end, we
Yeah.
saw the blank.
Yeah, thanks to Esther for the great shot, and that's what we had. And we can come back to that discussion, like the millimeter game and where exactly you should put your own rock. And the Swiss team played the great shot they wanted to play, but they gave a chance. So
Yep.
maybe they should play back 10, right? To avoid that double, they didn't. So and they were punished for that kind of thing.
Yeah. That's how good teams are play against each other. They punish each other. So,
Joo.
looks like one of the quarter-final games are over. Those would be Latvian game. That would be Latvian game against Team Rudzita against Team Stasha Shashuli.
Näher bei den Center. Da geht er auch nicht mehr.
Valkopuna!
So and we have one semi-finalist already. Yay!
Yeah, and looks like Team Stasha Shashuli won this game.
Definitely,
Can't see
yes.
that far for the scoreboard. What's the
Yeah, we
last?
don't know
we have to
the.
wait, but
yeah.
that game is finished, the first one. So we know when one semi-finalist.
And this is a Latvian team.
Yeah, this is a Latvian team. In the first Latvian International Challenger, we will have semi-final with a Latvian team. That's a good result for them.
Yeah, boys didn't manage that.
No, boys are
Girls did.
decided not this year, so
Not now. Yeah.
I'll see a little mistake. They wanted a corner guard, but that was a little too long.
And just to coming back to Team Stasha Šaršona and the Latvian team, they ended up with steal of 3. So definitely Team Rudzita was trying to risk to reduce the high score, but didn't manage. So
Didn't pay off.
yeah. So and Team Stasha Šaršona will play
Kasi
the
kasi!
winner of Team Jenč versus Bremene. So according to the scores so far, it's
Kasi 6.
6-3 for Team Jenč. Team Jenč is leading against young Latvian team, so it seems like
Toi on tommonen, niin
It looks like Latvian team stole one.
yeah, they
One-
stole
one
one.
end,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They still could come back. We'll see. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Here's really tight game. Interesting so far with the blank ends, but they didn't look like in the beginning of
Oh,
those
yeah.
ends.
Absolutely.
Situations change pretty quick.
joo.
Ja, länger, ja. Go.
There's a placement of a
No bit.
corner guard from the Swiss team.
Okay, goed zo.
They're trying to build up some points here.
Niin, pikkusen rollaisi.
So
Olis tää 9? Joo.
We'll see what the Finnish team is going to do with this stone. Yeah, it's been
88, 9.
asked to remove from the game. Is it too wide? Yeah, it is a little bit, but
83.
it's been pushed on the side, and
It's still kind of a guard.
yeah, but not much you can hide there.
Mit der Lisa können wir schon noch. So.
Yeah, not much. That's right. Yeah, not really. Nothing you basically can play over there. Now we saw that.
Yep.
Lisa Kissler once again.
Now they're trying on the other side. Maybe miss there or something.
So it sent number 6, and most team try to push a little bit in this end to
Yeah, have a
Good.
score
to score 2. Yeah.
if you have a hammer.
Yeah, if it would be end number 5, I believe Elena Stern would hit the red.
Yeah, she would try to make a blank again or something.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But here she wants to get a point, so she could go into 8 and also with a hammer. We'll see how the game will develop.
And we heard some broom slamming on the sheet Bravo, and that means it is another steal for young juniors.
Oh, that
Latvian
means
juniors.
yeah, German team
Yeah, they lost the point.
Yeah, lost the point, and junior team is getting closer to them.
Yes, it was a shot for lots of points over there, but it's 6-4 now. German team still leading.
Yeah.
And here we go, the clearing. No problem there. No problem there for team from Finland. Clear the guards. Easy.
Swiss team is very patient. They're placing guard back again. They're hoping for some miss. They desperately want to get the point in this end. At least 2. I don't think they will take 1. They probably will blank it anyways.
Siis me voidaan kokeilla tässä
So we'll see.
mutta en mä tiedä onko se. Voidaan kokeilla. Marginaali auki. Niin, mutta jos on 10,5 niin se...
There's a long discussion about hitting this guard, from which side or what angle. They don't probably want to jam on their own in a house.
Exactly,
and,
yes,
and
definitely.
try to leave it there.
Haluatko lisää?
Mikä voima? Ei!
Ei mitään.
Line is fine. It needs to curl.
Catch a
If
piece of
it's
it.
curling,
Oh,
oh,
no.
unfortunately it doesn't.
So
So yeah, they finally got a chance. The Swiss team got a chance.
Gaan we rauw? Vind die safer. Oké. Nu!
Das macht die nach der
Tätä itse kohta.
Niin is goed.
Eben ja.
Are they going to hit and roll?
no.
Ist das nie weniger?
No, that wouldn't.
Nase
Yeah.
is eigenlijk zo slecht. We moeten echt blijven.
Was heißt das?
Nase is eigenlijk zo slecht.
Okay.
No, it seems like they want to hit this.
Yes.
And it sounds like nose would be still okay.
Mhm.
So actually they don't want to use the guard, they just earned from the miss.
I mean, I think nose okay is a plan B.
Yeah, we'll see what's the result. Is it too wide or no? It's the nose.
It's plan B.
Yeah, it's plan B. So
Sorry Eli. Nokkakin musta ihan ok.
Niin.
I think they just decided to play this because the position of the red rock was kind of pretty good. Yeah, in front of the house, like top 4.
yeah,
You still
yeah, they're
you still have
covering the
the
button or
yeah.
something. So
you still have the corner guard, and if you stay in the house,
Yep.
Yup.
Team Finland will play this shot anyway.
Yeah,
so
they
you-
don't play. They won't play the guards.
Yeah,
you
you
you're
will
right.
still have the guard, so
You can maybe use it later.
there we
but
go.
But Finns did it first. I'm not sure if it's covered
Olisi pitänyt ihan vähän
completely.
lopettaa aikaisemmin.
It's
Olisi
still,
hyvä harja.
it's
Tosi hyvä
kind
harja.
of, looks like fully, no, yeah,
Almost.
almost, but it's
Three
you can
quarters. You can
access.
see
it.
3
Niin,
quarters
puoli
at
metriä
least.
aikaisemmin olisi pitänyt harja, niin se olisi varmaan ollut siinä.
So with a like barrier weight, you can
Yeah.
get it easily in the nose and even roll on a little bit behind the guard if you play a little less.
Or maybe try as before, try to roll on a center line so that it's open, so Finns just work with this one.
Joo.
And then try to later roll behind the guard
Yep.
with their last stones.
Yep. So we still have 3 rocks to play, and this is one of them.
Joo.
Yeah, I think roll on the other side would be maybe even better. Just to play open now and then try to, with the last stone, try to roll behind this corner
It's done.
guard.
Yeah, it's done.
But of course Finns will try to get it first behind it, so make a pressure on the Swiss team.
Joo.
Silleen reiluisin, ettei ainakaan hirveästi päälle.
Hej,
Ja.
katsojille, att ni alls bra, så var det lustigt.
Now there's like the slower takeouts.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, she showed head that was heavy. I think this is
Shoulder,
shoulder
maybe. Yeah.
is a little slower. Head slower. Head length slower.
Mä sanoin niin Maijalle, että kun siinä oli sisällä se, että se käänsi sisälle, niin sit mä pelkäsin ottaa edes harjaa itse tarpeeksi hyvin.
Ja, mutta se suurin miten osa selitään.
So you can see some players' routine before the shot.
Yeah, cleaning everything as much as possible, not to catch any debris or some hair.
Ei!
Something.
Ei! Joo! Ei mitään, ei mitään.
Looks
Quite
pretty
straight, or
Kaikki mitä
maybe it
tulee.
curl. No, it didn't curl in the end as they wanted. Still stays open, and now
Now
Swiss team with a
Pyydät sä et vähästä, eller
Another hit and roll attempt.
yeah first
8-8.
force player rocks will try to get behind this corner guard. There's a question: who's first?
Siinä on ehkä ennen ihan pieni, mutta siis ihan periaatteessa ihan hyvä juttu. Mun mielestä ihan hyvä. Parempi noin. Ei se ei ollut mitään pahaa.
And there we go. Rajat Hurliman.
Wow!
Achtung! Folie!
Aika nokkaan.
Achtung, tie!
Nyt se on.
Oh! Go, go, go!
Oh, this looks very nice. Oh, look at that.
Really good
Look
hidden.
at that.
If it's visible or not from the
I
other side.
think you can see
Did it
just a
roll?
small piece. Just a small piece.
Maybe rolled a little bit too much.
2 minuuttia sitten
Mutta sitä nyt taakse kiertää.
We'll see from a
Se
other angle.
Niin, niin. Ja tuolta käy puolta. Niin. Se pitää varmaan mekin
Yeah,
oli vähän
it's
Well,
well
great.
well done shot.
Se pitäisi olla
It's
silleen.
perfect place. I think it's perfect.
That's
Just
what
perfect
they are
place.
waited for.
Yeah, exactly. They got a chance.
Niin.
You have the
It's the
guard.
weekend
You will
before
use it
season.
once.
Yeah.
And this is how it is.
Just need the patience sometimes in a curling game, not too quickly to try to get some points. That's how they did. They didn't
Ei oo ihan niin paljon, joo.
hit the first one as we talked and rolled right away. They just hit on the nose and
Wait for it. Wait for the moment.
wait for the moment from for the last shots and try to make a pressure.
Aber eben, wenn du vielleicht so da spielst, wenn du schon anfängst, dann...
So what's the decision of the skip of the Finnish team?
I believe they draw behind it.
Try to
Come around and
Yeah.
place the better shot on like back four or maybe in the forfeit. Just behind, somewhere just behind the yellow.
They definitely have to be better now, better shot than the yellow one.
So Esther Juhas with her final rock in the 6. There we go. Draw weight behind the 2 yellows.
Missä?
Paino!
Ja! Ja!
Line is good. Line seems very good.
Weight seems good too.
Joo, pitää.
This looks long enough.
Nyt vaan voima vaan.
This looks really good. Just need to curl a little bit more.
And I think it's yellow.
Yeah, could be.
Se on ihan snadisti huono.
Should have curled a little bit more.
Hyvä heitto.
Yep.
Also glaube ich. Das sag auch Weise.
I think it was just a little bit too much sweeping over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a little bit.
Oli huolissani suunnasta.
They were trying so hard to place it where they want and they overdid it maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they just need to
But
do the same shot. They have a backing, so
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Brian just said, yeah. Just a draw. Just a draw to the
Ihre ist etwa so viel.
full 4, full 6. So
yeah.
Nicht gerade so.
just make sure it's better than that.
So viel mehr wie so viel im 8 Fuß sein.
Another kind of routine from another player. You can have a look at it, and it's most probably it's the same every single time.
Just focus on the shot now. Have to find the right way. Wait for this stone.
Achtung, Linie! Lang aus. Nur Länge! Fuß ab, Fuß ab!
Line is not that
Nur
important right
Länge!
now.
Achtung, jetzt
Yeah, they're still
kämpfen!
calling for a line, but
Fuß
they
ab,
need to wait
Fuß!
enough to,
Bissen!
or they want to make sure they push it a little bit to. No, they are.
Make sure, no, they're not
They're
even trying this.
confident that the
Yeah.
yellow is better than the red one.
Perfect shot. Just
Yep.
perfect. Just
Good,
on the tee,
good,
no
good.
problem with that.
Last
Mun mielestä se
shot.
on.
2 yellow.
2 yellow. Yep. So there's a 6-4
Too yellow.
now on the scoreboard.
4-2.
4-2.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
4-2.
6-4.
It's 4 for Team Stern and 2 for Team Kauste, so it's 2 stone separation.
Joo,
2 point
mä
separation.
huomasin
Yeah, still 2
suunnantakin,
points.
joo.
I just
and
missed
this
it
is very-
somehow.
It's very, very
Niin mä olin
big.
huolissani
Yep.
siitä. Mä sanoin liian myöhään sen, että voima
Big
vaan.
end because
Me
it's
oltiin
end
jo
number 6,
melkein
it's 7 end,
sen kiven
and
kohdalla.
you managed to
Et
get
menee
2
vaan mun
points over
piikkiin,
there
mut tosiaan mä olin vaan niin
by
huolissani siitä.
great roll by Briar Hurliman.
Siitä suunnasta.
Very well played and very precise, accurate hit. And now they're leading 2 and
Nätisti voima oli hyvä.
Yep.
Heitto oli oikeasti hyvä. et siinä-
4-2.
you see how scoreboard looks very good.
Yeah, I
Blanked
guess-
2,
Yeah,
blanked 2.
I guess I missed that one blank. I wanted more points in there, so
So it seems like in the 7th we will see another blank and then another 2 in the 8th.
yeah, on the next round maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
You know.
So far it looks like that.
Yeah, it's a really close game we have here. It's entertaining to watch.
Ja, waan zo Brian.
And next to this sheet is Team Jensen and Team Widmer. They had a very close game also. 2-3 so far. Widmer is leading.
Nice,
That game's winner goes against one of those teams we are now watching in a semi-final. And still one more quarter-final game is on the ice.
Langrad.
Jensch against team Latvian junior team Bremen.
Yeah, and Latvian juniors doing actually pretty well. They have 2 shots now in the forfeit. And
Dit joh.
They're making a pressure to.
for Jensch, yes,
For
again and again.
Last year's this German team is becoming really good, so well done for juniors.
So, and yes, corner guard for Finnish team, absolutely. That's what we expected from them.
Yeah, they won a points here. They don't wanna lose again. Otherwise that would be pretty much end of the game.
Yeah. They still can blank. They still can have it as an option.
Yeah, sure.
But
make
they
it-
will try to get 2 right now. They don't need to wait. It's only 2 ends basically left for them to equalize the score. Or maybe even win the game. But
Yeah, it's all possible. It's just 2 points, 2 ends, 2 points. It's makeable.
Ja, Lisa, ja.
So we see Swiss team doesn't want any guards. They place the second stone in a house.
and perfect play by Celine Kohler.
Yep.
Very good. Two rocks perfectly placed. One on the T line, one on the top 8. So perfect. No problem there.
Good start for in the 7th end for Swiss lead.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
So what we will have here,
Jenny Räsänen with her answer.
yeah, looks like a draw behind the guard.
Expected one.
Yeah, they ignoring those yellow ones. They want to use their own guard because they want to generate some points in this end.
Takavalko.
Is it longer? It's a little longer behind the T line, but it stays in a house.
Ei jäänyt.
So well done to the both leads.
Yeah, that pretty much did the good job.
Yeah.
Maybe this stone
Could be higher, but
could
that's
be higher,
yeah,
but it's still in on and could
it's in if and covered. So
yeah,
yeah.
and could give some points maybe later in the game.
Lisa Kissler trying to peel the guard. Right now we see really kind of a classic end.
Yeah,
When you can basically predict every single shot for that moment. So and I can say that it's either guard, right, or
one and
to
a-
start to play with the yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for me right now. I would say to play. I would prefer
One
to
more
play
guard?
one more
Yeah.
guard. Yeah.
Just to make sure they
Just to try to
yeah.
To have a mistake from the Swiss girls
Yeah.
to play like hit and stay or
As I said before, needs to be a little more, needs to have a little more patience because
Yeah.
now they are trying to generate those points maybe too early. It's a good double.
That's a very good one.
She had a little
Immonen.
mistakes early in the game, but now she did well. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, it's impossible to play without the mistakes, right? It's
Oh,
very
sure,
curling. It's not
sure.
an easy game, right?
Nothing is without the mistakes. It's just you can live without mistakes.
The question is the amount of mistakes and how big are they,
Yeah.
right?
If you make them all the time, then
No, I mean if you have a good team and if one of your players made a mistake, then
Joo.
the next one should cover that and
yeah.
to reduce the damage to help to play the double or freeze or something like that to
Yeah, it's still
To help.
changeable.
yeah. But if if you play mistakes one by one, this is a problem then. Nice roll actually. Have a look
Yeah,
at that.
yeah.
Nice roll.
If that would roll further, that would be a good place for the yellow stone. So I guess yeah, they're going to try to take it out now.
How do you like option to draw to that yellow?
But then, yeah, I thought about before, but then it's like still
It's tricky.
there's a one. Yeah, red is closer, then there's a yellow, and then there's a red again.
But I mean, you have to have stones in the house, and if you can have a backing with this yellow,
Yeah, you're right.
it's an option.
Yeah,
Because if you
to
play
have
hit,
some.
if you play hit, you give Swiss girls a chance for a double.
Yeah, and then there's no stones and there's no points,
So
Yeah,
maybe the
yeah,
draw to
you're
this
right.
yellow would be a nice.
and they kind of tried to split the stones, but it didn't work out. Oh, at least there was
Lucky
some
jam.
backing.
Lucky jam.
Sorry, I touched this one by sweeping out, but I don't know.
Niinku hiljaisempi.
I think they tried to split those
Ja,
red, or just try to.
Mulla on se fiilis, että se on aina vähän
that
rauhallisempi
down.
kuin niinku kovempi. Niin. Joo, se voi olla. Mut sen takia mä huusin hakki miinus. Mulla on se fiilis, että se on aina vielä rauhallinen.
So a little bit luck here for team from Finland.
Yep.
I would say It wasn't. That wasn't a very good shot, and but this lucky jam changed the things again.
That's sometimes what those backstones does. They sometimes help for the opponent team. So if you don't want any help, then sometimes you have to sweep your own out of the play, so they don't have any backings to push against.
Achtung! Ja, zie!
So now there's a takeout from Swiss player. Unfortunate one.
Okay. Sorry, Ellie.
They
So
took
it's
their own out.
lots of interest in jams over there right now.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect situation for the Finnish girls. Absolutely perfect. You can
they
have
have to-
two stones on the other side of the rinks.
They have to keep it. They have to try to make those 2 points now.
Yeah.
There's a
This is a very good chance for it.
Good chance.
Mä kyllä ihan vähän tykkään sen poistamisesta.
So, and Team Jench finally could take control of the game back. And they got the 2 points on the board. And it's 8 against 4 right now after 7s. So it seems like it's over.
It's pretty much over.
So most probably we'll see another game will be, another semi-final will be Team Jench against Team Stasha Sharshune.
Yep.
So it's gonna be one semi-final, and our two pairs are fighting hard right now.
Yeah, those 2 other quarterfinal games are really tight. So
I will tell you that it was a very big end on another sheet. Team Jensen took 4 rocks and 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it's 6-3 lead. So this is right now this is like the closest game we have. We should be lucky for that, right?
Yeah, interesting to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Good choice.
Good choice, guys.
So, Team Finland played a nice hit and stick. Good
Yeah,
separation.
now they have to. Yeah, they're rolling. It's a good roll on the center line.
Nice roll, yeah.
Yep.
Everything right now in control of Finnish girls.
Yeah, they
It's a perfect option to
don't
get
need
to.
to make any mistakes anymore, so otherwise there won't be any wins. So
it's still 3 rocks for team from Finland, and this is Maija Salmo-Virta again, with her second shot in the 7th.
you have to hit on the nose at least.
To sweep very
Hope
hard
it's not
right now.
over curling. Oh no, it's good.
Perfect.
It's good.
Perfect.
Yep.
Oliks vähän kova? Joo.
Still a chance. Still 2 points is possible.
Joo.
And just to remind you, you're watching Latvian International Challenger World Curling Tour event 2017, which is held in Latvian nice green little town Tukums.
Systeemi nostaa sitä ulos niinku tää
It's
koulussa.
perfect ice conditions and great weather, and everything's so good here.
Nice to hear. Good to be a host of some world tour
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
part of it.
Wow! Achtung! Lisa!
Helps to develop teams all over this region.
There we go, another.
Yeah, that's a good shot. They rolled in front of that red one, which is in the
Almost,
back
yeah.
of the house. Still makes a tough shot to take it out.
A little bit more difficult,
Yeah.
but it's still hit and stick. So still hit and stick. Hit on the nose will be absolutely fine.
Sen pahan kulman, niin
As we say, once it's double is always a possible. But it could be. It depends how difficult it is. Do you remember that wonderful double by
Yeah,
Esther Juhas? Oh, that
Yeah.
was great. One of the best shots so far for me.
easy, light takeout, and in
Oh,
the end it
yeah.
curled perfectly
Just
to that
enough,
back
yeah.
stone in the house and
It's always like
took it out.
good to see this long angle takeouts
Yeah.
through all the house. It's so good.
I think from the men's team that would be hard to crazy takeout, but still double. And it was nice, slow,
Lady style.
ladies style takeout. That's cool.
Ei! Ei!
It looks better actually.
Yeah.
The kind of lady style. It looks
Yeah,
so
yeah. Elegant.
gentle,
Elegant.
elegant, exactly.
It's elegant. So, what do we have here? Looks like a good takeout.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Again.
perfect.
Well done. Extra.
Also nice and elegant, slow. Slowly went past that back red one.
Good
Good,
control.
yeah, good that it didn't curl a little bit more. Otherwise, there would be some problems.
Joo. Ei, musta on nyt... Joo. Kyllä nousee. Kun oli aika takapesässä, niin se ehtii nousta.
Now it's time for double. That's for sure. No more rolls.
They're risking, that's for sure. But that could pay off and
Koska ne yleensä sitä rauhoistuvat, niin kyllä
And
Maybe.
we can congratulate Team Jench for qualifying to the semi-final. Because now game is over.
yeah, and they go against Latvian teams.
Yeah,
Team
another Latvian team, yeah.
Šaršūne.
And our side of the quarterfinals is still in process. Team Jensen, Team Widmer, and Team Kauste, Team Stern. And you can see the very last stone for Swiss girls in the 7th end. Try to play double.
Achtung! Nein!
Close.
Yeah. But sweepers are off.
Close.
That seems it's not that close as they wanted. But still, Finns has to make this shot to have those 2 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and tie the game.
So
Basically, you
they're-
just need to play the same shot they played
Yep.
2 minutes ago. So
Yep.
shouldn't be that difficult, but
as I said before, you never know. Ice is tricky. It's slippery for everyone. So probably there won't be any extra end if they won't blank the 8th one. So we'll see. Still, she has to make the shot.
so the final rock in the 7th, trying to equalize the score.
Stick and stay, hit and stay. Yeah, they
It seems
can
very good actually.
overcurl.
Looks great.
Controlling.
Absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
perfect. Good.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And it's 2 on the board.
Yeah, and a tie game, and we'll see the final. And I think that should be final. Blank would be
Unexpected.
unexpected and
Niin, eiköhän
Joo.
tää toimii meille paremmin.
unusual. Unusual.
Yes, exactly.
So
It's interesting games when teams exchange the juices, right?
yeah,
No single, no big ends, no 1-pointers, only 2 on the board. And it's 4-4.
and we'll see. Maybe there will be first steal of a game, or just a 1-pointer,
Which
or
is
maybe,
enough, yeah.
yeah, or maybe 2 points again, or even more. Finns need to risk now, probably placing long guards.
Yeah, you need 2
First
guards
2
right now.
stones as a guards for sure.
But it all depends on the first one. Where it will stay. If it's gonna be like a guard between the hog line and between the house, maybe this is an option to play in the rinks to avoid the double.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The first rock is very, very important right now.
Yeah, otherwise,
Puoli!
if you place it a long guard, then I think this next one should be
Nousee
close
vaan
to the
puoli.
Yeah,
house
exactly.
as a guard as well. It's over curling a little bit.
15
But
tysi.
it's
Voima
not
hyvä.
that
Yeah,
it's not good, but it's not very bad.
Oliks
Yeah.
pehmeä irrotus?
Still
You have to
work-
have guards.
yeah, you still can work with this.
Yep.
And seems like there will be a split. of this guard. As we said before, you can't take out this stone from the game, but you can split it on the sides so it doesn't
can move
stay.
it,
Yeah, you can move it so it doesn't stay in front of the house. It could even curl in the rings, but at least it's off the front of the house.
Out!
It's a difficult shot. I think one of
One of the most difficult shots, yep.
So we'll see how it works. I think
It's too heavy.
over curled,
Ei mitään hyvä, kun sanoit.
and the stone has been going to be placed back. It's a mistake from the lead.
Out. So good.
Free guard down rule in play right now.
Yeah, still early in the game.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Somewhere there would be nice. Guard on the center line as close to the hog line as possible.
Yeah. Need a kind of long separation.
Der Eli, ihre Elfer ist gerade runtergelaufen. Fast. Kaukana!
Pelissä!
So second stone for the lead. Probably the last stone in that game. Weight is great actually. Just
Yeah,
need to sweep a little for the line.
Yeah, a little curl would be okay. That was.
I would prefer the stone a little bit higher there.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
Even
fine.
even that curl maybe wasn't that necessary. It was still fine on
Agree.
the middle.
Agree.
So higher would be better, but we'll see what the Swiss team is going to do now.
But well done for the Finnish lead. 2 stones placed
Yeah.
as a guard on
That's
the
what they
close to
need.
close to the center line. And
So looks like they're going around.
Vier. No, mient. Ja, mient. Oh,
Like
or
top
Ja, dan doe
4.
dat.
Well, maybe longer.
now they tried the soft peel again.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
They tried, and now they try to get rid of this yellow because they don't need any backing.
Yeah. Okay. They tried. Didn't
No, it
work.
was a second attempt, so we have a Finnish lead, played 2 perfect guards, and the Swiss lead tried to split it and
Yeah,
didn't
as we
quite
say,
get there.
It's
very
tough
tough.
shot. You need to be really accurate with this and use sweepers as much as possible.
Yeah, and
in the
sweepers and the
shot.
weights and the line, everything's so important there.
That's where communication gets in.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you just sweepers and skip, and even the person who threw the rock is communicating as much as possible to get that stone on the right angle on this guard.
13. Se on kyllä punaisella jo.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's
Takapunaisella.
heavy, even wide, and they swept
huuettiin.
it. Maybe they're
13.
having some adrenaline running in their blood, try to win this game, so looks like they're a little stressed. And try to do as much as possible.
Yeah, everyone knew how this shot is important, because most probably you will guard this shot by the very end of this game, and it was a little bit wider, which is the most important thing right now, because the guard on the side is not really help much.
Yeah, but still,
And
it could be wide, but still it's behind the T line. That's the problem. Should have stayed up.
but we have to play the guard,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Now, sure. Now you try to.
That's why this shot, the first shot of the second, usually made the difference actually.
Yep.
Yeah. What you will guard.
Yeah, no point to place 2 good guards when you can use it afterwards. So we'll see. Looks like should be another guard now.
Little band there.
Metri! Metri! Lähellä!
Ik zei dat ze neus heeft, Sjoes.
Pitäkää lähellä, huomali seisoo
Looks like close to house.
Nouseeko liikaa? Ei oo, pesässä.
Yeah.
I think you should sweep, yeah.
Ei
A
tule
little
enää.
bit
So
separation. That's fine, it doesn't really matter then it's do not actually
yeah,
guard
cover.
that room.
Yeah, sure. At least there is a guards and they can work
Yeah,
later with
but
those.
it's pretty close to each other, so it's a good option for.
Double.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We can see nice curl in the end.
Yeah, and Lisa Kissler.
Are sweeping for a line, is it? No, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, it took the stone out of the house, but still there's a 2 guards in front of it.
Yep.
So option for Finnish team to place a better stone as one before. Nice shot, but it didn't help much now.
Yeah.
I think Finns are going to go around those 2.
Definitely. Oh,
Or even.
even another guard.
Voidaan ottaa suoja. Se määris pitäisi olla etupesässä kuitenkin sitten,
It's a
jos sitä lähtee hakemaan.
tricky
It's
move, but
yeah, curling is a game when you don't have a like bad and good calls, right? You have different calls, and every
yeah.
single call is true for one player and maybe absolutely
yeah.
wrong for another. So
sure.
this is an option.
Sure,
as well.
it's an option
Nobody
as much
is
as
arguing with this, so it's a great place for the guard because it's this one.
Yeah, but you need to place it really good, but it's a little bit too long.
It's 3 guards. It's very nice. Then what Swiss will do?
Still possible for all 3 to go.
Oh yeah.
Just need to measure the angles and try to take them out.
Yeah, they have to try to get rid of 2 reds because yellow is not that dangerous.
Yeah, it's more on the side.
Yeah, more on the side, a little bit higher. But both reds are the most dangerous stone right now.
And also the shooter should go away
Sure.
somehow, some way. Oh, looks like a little wide. It doesn't curl.
Oh.
It didn't even touch any other rock.
Pitäisikö nyt tulla jo tänne? Tässä on periaatteessa 2 suojaa.
So, what do you think? One more guard then?
Ei sekään mun mielestä haittaa.
Could be.
Etupunainen.
Still can do it, probably.
I think they will play in the house.
Teilläkin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
Maybe
3 rocks left to play on the Finnish side, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the last shot in this end for Maija Salmovirta.
Yeah, they try to go around the guards.
Eikö se läpi oo?
Oh,
Maybe,
Lapio means it's gonna go through actually.
It's
This is my Finnish kind of words collection.
It's flying.
Yeah.
I would say it's flying because it just flew. Oh, yeah.
That's one of the words I know in Finnish. Lapi means through, or something like this. So
Okay.
it's not gonna stop.
So
Sorry. Yes.
it's good.
This is a word on every single language. Yeah. That was unexpected. This kind of a nerve.
Nerves.
But you still have 2 guards.
Still the possible that they
Hast du Optionen, je nachdem?
don't get both of them out.
Yeah, sure.
Gut so. Ja.
Joo, kyllä.
It's curling. It's over curling. Oh, and we see mistake.
No, päästään yrittää uudestaan.
So it's
So
very.
still they give a chance.
It's curling is a friendly game. You
Yeah,
see.
they're
Maija made a slight mistake and Eliana.
That's why curlers are so polite to
Yeah,
each other.
very
They
nice.
usually, even in a game, they give a chance to opponents.
Oh, we are joking.
Yeah.
Ei ookaan, ei oo.
Okay. Now it's a skip turn. The 4 players.
First stones.
First stones and Esther will try to do it.
Dass wir echt von beiden Seiten herkommen. Eine ist ja jetzt noch offen.
So you can draw from basically both sides, and
Yeah,
it's just a team decision from which side you're gonna play that.
Maybe they know the line better.
Oh, definitely.
Not with the last one, but maybe with this one would be. We'll see.
The last one was very good. Maya was just checking her hack weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there. It's
Practicing.
there.
It's there.
And now Esther Juhas with a very, very important shot.
If this will keep alive and have a chance to get in a semi-finals. Yeah, seems it's curling. Is it going to pass?
Oh, it's gonna be a
Oh,
tap.
unfortunately it's not.
So. But it's still, it's 3 guards over there.
Yeah.
Weil ich glaube, so bringt nicht viel.
Ich würde primär
It just started to curl really,
Yeah,
really
after
low.
hog line
Dann
it
noch
just
Dings ist auch gut.
curled
Nein, eigentlich nicht.
extremely
Willst du nur
hard.
backclearen?
I think Esther sometimes puts a little bit lazy handle
Sie spielt nachher sehr
on the
wahrscheinlich
rock, so
auch
it's
immer.
like, and it curls a little bit
Und
more.
dann haben wir noch alles da,
This is what
oder?
happened. So, and we have another semi-finalist.
8-3 or
And
that
this
will
is Team
change.
Jensen
Der
from
rote,
Denmark.
Ja, der rote einfach.
They finished the game
Der
against
kann
Team
sie einfach
Widmer
hinter die, aber wir haben nachher die ganze Zeit,
and
dass der ganze
with
Tag
another
so
steal of 2
Yeah, and
in
seems
the 8th.
it's
So it's
8-3
yeah,
or
very, very
or even
tight
more.
game.
Yep.
Ended up in 2 ends very quickly. Bam, bam.
Yep.
4 and 2 and yeah. 8-3 final score.
Ja, das Fifi.
so.
And here we
There's
go.
the last quarter-final game. Close to the last stones.
And Briar Hurleman with her first rock, trying to get rid of this red, or maybe even 2 reds.
She's going to make a try to get a double now.
Very good hand, like hand extension. You saw that.
Nice,
Yeah.
close. Go, go, go!
Go, zieh!
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay,
A little roll on the side
Yeah.
helps a lot, actually.
Still leaves open.
Yeah,
the
no
center
matter
line.
no matter where exactly Finnish girls will put their stone, there will be a shot for Briar to win that game.
Yeah.
Aber ist,
But you have to, you have to come around that and play
solange sie noch reinkommt.
all full 4. Behind the red would be
Lisa
nice.
davon, hast du geschaut?
Lisa oder Sela, kann jemand mitstehen zum Stoppen? Mitgehen.
That's what I think everyone can understand. Can you watch the
Yeah,
take the time?
yeah. So she knows what she has to throw
Yeah,
with
exactly.
with her last stone. That's why those watches are for. They're measuring the speed.
Hat ihr jetzt Antwort gegeben?
Just if you wonder, they're not some devices to heat up brooms for sweeping or something.
So the last shot for Team Kauste, Esther Juhas with her draw weight.
She needs to make a perfect draw now.
Pretty good rotation right now. It's okay.
Yeah.
Tila on
That's
aika
good.
hyvin. Voima
A
vaan.
little bit heavier. I think it's a little bit heavier.
Saat
Yeah,
nousta.
looks
Pitää posken nousta irti
long.
viivasta.
Close. It's
At least
close.
they need to hide it.
nousee,
No,
tulee.
it goes behind the T-line.
Is it going to stay? Yes, it is.
It
Toivottavasti
is. Still, you have to make a shot against this
Ist
one.
gleich wie sie gegeben hat.
So this is what we were hoping for, like the draw to the forfeit to
With
win
the
the
last,
game.
yeah, with the last stone.
And no matter how this rock will be played,
So viel weg vom Vierfuß.
we will have an interview with the winner
Länger ist noch gleich.
shortly after, so stay tuned. And there we go.
Hier ist
Nur
gut.
länger.
Briar Hurliman with her final draw
Vierfuß
weight
muss
to
er
the
haben.
forfeit for the win.
Nur lange Linie ist gut. Vierfuß.
Line's good.
Sicher fest.
Schauen.
Good weight.
Vierfuß.
4 Fuß.
Looks good.
Fuß.
Sweepers
Ja, 14-2.
will make it work, I believe.
Alles hier. 4 Fuß.
Have to work a little bit, but it's just perfect. Great shot by Breyer.
Thank you.
And congratulations to Team Stern for
Thank you.
the win with the final rock against Team Kauste and quarterfinal for the semi-final, where they will meet Team Jensen from Denmark. And now we see the hugs from the team members. Congrats to the team. And as we said, stay tuned for the highlights and for the interview with, I believe, the skip of the Swiss team, Anna Sterk. You can see the scoreboard, and team were exchanging twos and blanks, and it all ended up with the 8th end with the final rock draw to the forfeit.
Kiitos Jenni.
You can watch some best shots of the game, some doubles. There were a few very good shots, but by both teams, by Force, by Esther, Juhas, and some perfect draws by Breyer, Hurliman, and the both teams played pretty well. And you can see some nice doubles. Over and over. So, join us soon for the semi-final and at Latvian International Curling Challenger 2017 World Curling Tour event, and this game help you to cover Alexander Orlov and Linda Mangale. Join us again for the semi-final and stay for the interview.
Congratulations with the win. The game was really tight from very beginning. How did you feel on the ice, and then there was any pressure for you?
Yeah, it was a really close game, but we felt that we were playing well, so we were also pretty confident that we would eventually pull it off. So yeah, we were always confident that we could win this game.
And the game was tied to the last shot. Wasn't there any nerves or something? That last end was some mistakes with the taking guards off, but in the end it went well.
Yes, of course you're always kind of nervous when it comes down to the last shot, but I always feel confident when Briar or Forth is playing her last stroke, so I trust her, and I knew that she was able to bring the shot.
So good luck in the semi-final, and we'll see. Maybe you will get in the final and have a chance to get a win in the first Latvian International Challenger.
That would be great, yeah, thank you.
Sorry that you lost this game, but it was really close. How do you feel? How was the ice all the weekend?
I think the ice was quite good, yeah. So, and yeah, we lost the game. It's very sad, but yeah.
It was really kind of a game from one end to the other, 2 points, and then there was a possibility for 2 points in some ends, but in the end it's blanked. So there was good shots from any of players.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, the last draw was a bit too behind in the house, so I know that she can throw very good draws, so I know it's too far away from the middle center. So.
And how was playing without your usual skip? It was kind of uncomfortable. You're not used to probably.
Yeah, usually I'm the vice skip and third one, so of course this was very different. But yeah, and I think I was more. Not nervous, but excited. Yeah. Because the last shot, it's the last shot. The third one is, you know that the skip will come and do.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for your interview, and have a good stay.
Yeah, thank you.